What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the MES, the Minecraft event space. Today we're doing our Block Wars Origins 25 predictions, and we're looking for the teams first. Let's go. So, Team Slay, Shadow Drago, Sakura Radio, Man with Raft, Withered Flux, and Marbu. Okay, we're starting off pretty strong here. Shadow and Raft and Withered are all very good players. Sakura and Marbu not so much. Marbu, I think, was okay, but then Marbu has not played Minecraft for a decent amount of time. Very nice graphics as well. Shout out to the Block Wars team. Shadow can play really well. Withered can play really well. I think, honestly, those three are within shout of top 10, so it's a very strong team. Marbu and Sakura, I don't know, probably much lower, but we'll see. I think this team balances out slightly, and yeah, good team. Team TTW, Annie Magician, Tapioca, Salty Pika, Dragon Balloon, and Airborne. When I talked about strong teams, this isn't this is not a strong team. It's a content team. It's a 5-stack, it's made to be not strong, and they also have a massive bit. Look at that. But yeah, this team, there's not much. It's a silly stack. It's gonna be funny to watch. I recommend watching it, but it's probably gonna get last, let's be honest. Team Fetch, here we go. I love this team. Sando 5, Zoo, Lucky Ness, Rowan, and That's J Guy. I like this team a lot. Obviously, Nair and That's J are both top 10 players. Nair could probably get first in div. Jay probably not so much, but maybe top 10. Rowan and Lucky and Zudo, all three of those are not weak players. Like, they are weaker compared to the other two, but none of them will probably finish bottom 5. And Lucky, it's nice to see Lucky back. Always nice to see Lucky Ness in the event. Always nice to see Rowan in the event. Always nice to see Zoo. But yeah, I think this team is relatively strong, and I think it could do pretty good. And yeah, and a very silly team as well. Team Jolly, Mr. Orcadude, Lantastic, Fanboy Ain't, Ashley Narwhal, and Nitro Tiger. This team is really intriguing to me because there's no bad players, and there's no bottom 5 player, but there's no top 10 players. So it's very much a middle team. Narwhal got top 10 last time in Origins 24. Orca is very good. Nitro can be good. Lantastic and Fanboy Ain't are lower end players, but still not even that low. And yeah, I don't know. I saw something that made me chuckle. Where was it? It was Mr. Orcadude said we might finally get to be an MC event space video. Whoa, hello, hello Orca. I don't know. This team intrigues me a lot. It's very interesting, and I don't know. It could get quite low. It could get quite high. We'll see. Team for Rusty, you got Modding Art, Pixel Craftian, Solar, Healpool Halo, and Enderara or Z. Again, an intriguing team. It's quite weak again. I think this team. Solar obviously is very good and probably will get top 5 ended whatever happens, but the rest of the team isn't really that strong. I don't really see anyone getting top 10 apart from Solar on this team, unless they prove me wrong massively. Don't even think people, maybe 1 or 2 bottom 5 players in this team. It's a silly stack though. I like the silly stack. I love the team name with the graphics, but I don't think it's that strong to be considered to be top 4 team. But it's silly, and I like it, and hopefully they have a lot of fun. Team No! Kalen, Kyle F, John DeBuck, DJ PB&J, and Dakota/Celestial Rain. This is a team. I like this team. It's quite strong again. I think this team is relatively strong. Kalen on his second event, I think will do very well. Kyle is a very underrated player in my opinion. Obviously, he gets 20th literally every single event, like Block Wars or Block Wars Origins. Could get better this time. John DeBuck is decent. DJ PB&J is again a good player. Apparently he's good in MCC testing. That's just heard from someone else though. But we'll see how he does in Block Wars. And Celestial Rain is obviously not one of the high-end players, but it's still decently good. I think this team will do very, very well, and it's very, very silly, and it's going to be a great watch. Team Coco, Zooming, Zap, Ubby, Master Golf, Chaos 21A, and Wilbert. Again, I love this team. There's a lot of silly teams, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of silly teams in this event. Zooming Zap on debut. Nice to see them getting a shot in Block Wars Origins. Obby as well, second event. Master Golf, obviously amazing to see Master Golf back-to-back events. Chaos 21A is good as well. He's a decently good player. Wilbur, obviously, very silly individual and can play pretty well. I like this team. I think this team will strive to get top 2 and maybe top 4. I think this team probably gets top 4, but we'll see. It'll probably need a bit more of a consistent team performance to do top 2, but it's still a very good, cool team. Team Stupid, Epic FH, No Name, Don Fortnite, MC Big Mac Plays, and Desert Lad. Yeah, Team Lads basically, apart from No Name. It's a very silly team. It's a very silly team. Obviously Sam and Epic are 2 very strong players. Obi is very capable on her day of putting some decent performances. No, even Deza has been practicing a lot for this event. He wants to actually get like top half Indiv, and if he does do that and actually sticks to his word, that team could probably make top 2. No Name is obviously one of the weaker players, but even then, this team is relatively strong in all aspects. To be fair, there's no weak player apart from No Name, but even if Deza as a 4 frag has a good event, this team can go pretty far. So yeah, that's all the teams though. Now let's get into the predictions. And once again, the Google Doc. I have Team Fetch first. I think they will do very, very well. I don't think a single player will get below 26th Indiv. I have Lockie in 26th Indiv. Sando 5 I think will get first if his team does well. I always base Indiv placements. Like, obviously you can say, oh, but this player's actually quite strong. But you've got to also think, if the team doesn't do well in team games, their Indiv is going to get tanked. And if they do well, it's going to grow. And so I think if Fetch gets first, Nair gets first. I don't think... so yeah. I have Zoo, Rowan, that's Jay Guy in 10th. I think Jay will finally break top 10. I think that'll be a very solid performance. Second, I have Nohoho. I have Kayla in second. Again, same logic. If the team does well, he'll do well. And then... not as high, necessarily. I don't think they'll have a second frag quite high, but as in, like... 3 of their players from 13 to 18 was a lot of points. I think do quite well. I think this is a very team-based game, even though they are all capable individually. Dakota a little bit lower than everyone else, but even then, that's still pretty good. It's not bottom 5. And I think this team will probably get second place. Third place, I have Team Slay. Again, very strong team. I have 3 of their players in the top 12, which is mental. But I think Marbu and Sakura, not only have they not played for a while, I think Saka may have played a bit more recently, but like, I don't know, could be quite enough, these 2 players, compared for the other 3. If these 3 have an incredible event and just carry the whole team to new heights in games, this team can get first and win Block Wars quite easily. But we'll see if that happens. But I have them in 3rd. 4th, I have Team Stupid. I have Sam and Epic in 5th and 7th. I have Obi in 16th. I have Des in 29th. I don't think he'll quite get top half, but I don't think he'll tank completely. And I have No Name in 39th. I think it's just... this team will probably play how it's intended to, just quite balanced on paper and just quite balanced in the event. I think they'll have good performances in individual games, and yeah, I think this team will do pretty well. 5th, I have Coco, which is quite... that is quite mad to have a team that good in 5th, because there's 4 teams who are relatively stronger than them. I have Obi and Master Golf in 6th and 9th. I think Golf have a very good event this time round. Chaos in 17th. Chaos is decent, but I don't think he'll play this well at this event for reasons, external reasons. Wilbert 27th is quite, again, it's quite low for Wilbert, and then Zooming Zap on debut. I don't think they'll do that great. It's quite... that team in 5th is mental, but I think those top 5 teams could all rotate between them because they're all relatively strong. 6th, I have Jolly. It's the strongest. It's the next strongest out of the 3 weaker teams. I have Orca in 11th, Noel 14th. I have like 4 people who are just in and about the top 20, which is pretty darn good. But then on a bit lower, it will probably do quite well because there's no player below 30th, but then there's no person top 10. So I think with those like individual scores and team scores balanced out, I think we'll be at 6th. 7th, I have Frosty. I have Solar in 3rd because I think Solar's just going to do well whatever happens. Modding in 20th, Pixel in 24th, Endora in 28th, and then Grace in 37th. Again, just a little bit weaker than most teams overall and individual placements. I think probably get 7th. I won't get last though because last place is TTW. It's a content team. It's not going to do well, and you can see like there's not a player above 25th. But prove me wrong though. Prove me wrong. Please get 5th. Please get 1st. Sorry. Please get 1st. And yeah, that's my predictions though. We have also other people's predictions. You can also pause to look at my predictions right now. We have Nair's predictions. He has himself in 1st with the point record and his team in 1st. Team Stupid in 2nd is intriguing. He's just banking on Sam and Epic having a good event, which is reasonable to be fair because Sam played really well in PB. Obviously not the same event, but yeah. And he has Obi higher, Deza higher, and No Name higher, which is fair enough. Team Nohoho in 3rd. It thinks Kaelin. John the Book for 9th is intriguing. Kyle for 26th is quite low for Kyle, I think, and Dakota, same position for me, that's fair enough. 4th, Slay, for the same reasons I have it, just except slightly higher and lower individual placements. 5th, Coco, same, and then yeah, the bottom half, we have exactly the same. Obi, I've got 2 more actually. We've got Obi's predictions, they have Nohoho and Coco in 2nd, with Obi getting 1st individual. That's an intriguing prediction. Then 7th, 8th, 9th, Red. And yeah, there's quite intriguing predictions, these ones. Yeah, I think these are reasonable predictions. Slay in 5th is intriguing. But bottom 3 again the same. Predictions from Shadow Drago. I think these are quite interesting predictions, as you can see. They have Slay in first, Fetch in second, and they have Stupid last. I think that's quite an intriguing prediction. They have Shadow Drago in first, that's pretty cool. Ball 69 second, yeah. Chaos 21A in last, yep. I think it's a decent reason as well. And, yep. In the meantime, gamers, thanks so much for watching. We've been the MES. Block Wars Origins 25 is on the 9th of December at 4 PM? It's either 3 or 4 PM GMT British time, so it's quite early because obviously I'm still on the same day. We'll catch you then, guys. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching. We've been the MES, and see you later.